EFDD for 2 minutes, Mr. Batten.
Said that there's no military solution to the war in Syria, but of course the cold, hard, unpalatable fact is that Assad and the Russians were actually close to defeating ISIS. Now, I and my party, the UK Independence Party, have no sympathy whatsoever for President Assad. He's a tyrant who is quite capable of killing his own people, I have no doubt. But ISIS is much worse. There is no proof that Assad's regime was actually responsible for the chemical attack. And let me quote, if I may, a higher authority on this, the former First Sea Lord, Admiral West. I think we need unequivocal proof that this chemical attack was done by Assad's forces. As a military man, if I had been advising Assad, I'd have said, you're about to take over that bit of territory. You clearly got the whole of the area now under your control. Why on earth would you do something that would bring the international forces in? If I had been advising the opposition, I'd have said, get a barrel of chlorine gas here. At some stage, there will be bombs dropped on you. When that happens, blow it up and we can blame them because we really want the Allies coming in. Now, yesterday in this chamber, we had MEPs who would normally condemn President Trump out of hand, warmly supporting him because he's dropping bombs on the Assad regime. All they were doing was virtue signalling to the rest of the world that they oppose chemical attacks on civilians. Well, who doesn't? But who actually did it? What this Parliament should have been doing yesterday was actually asking questions. What proof is there that Assad did it? Who benefits from this attack? Instead of making statements that they can't substantiate. And Mr. Tajani said that this House was overwhelmingly supportive of the bombings. Well, it wasn't. There were 3 groups that actually spoke against it. And if we are sensible about this, we shouldn't just be knee-jerk reacting to these terrible attacks, but actually asking questions on a very serious matter is who ultimately benefits.